freestyling at Tatsumitsu Wada, the two-time team champion from Japan. It's all part of the prelim show, live from Stadium Astora in Jakarta, Indonesia. We're under mixed martial arts rules. You're watching one championship, Warriors Dream.
Toquero comes from a Muay Thai background. He usually has a very high guard. He said he wanted to change his guard and drop it a little bit lower to help defend against the takedowns.
Lovely kick there from Wada. Wada in the green and black, Toquero in the red and white. Beautiful right hand. The second one there from Wada just got through to the jaw of Toquero.
Toquero seems a little bit concerned with the takedown rather than keeping his hands up, protecting that chin. Wada's caught him twice now with that right hand. And that leg kick is landing beautifully on that lower part of the leg. Oh, he gives up his back as he starts to air. Beautiful.
Have a look at this from Wada. Is he going to choke him out? Yes, he is. My word, what a win for Wada. His first in one championship.
Toquero looked like he overcommitted on that punch, and Wada ducked under it, snuck around, took his back. Once he got on the back, you could see he immediately laced that arm right underneath the chin. He grabbed his bicep and he just applied a little bit of a squeeze, and there was no place for Toquero to go. Look at this. Toquero immediately gives up his back like that. Wada takes it, has that leg butt grapevine right there. He sinks both hooks, doesn't even get that second hook and chooses to leave it right there. But just that squeeze is so tight from Wada, capturing a beautiful choke finish for Tatsumitsu Wada.
What a win for Tatsumitsu Wada, and he made it look so easy. First round rear naked choke over Eugene Toquero. That is 1-1 now in one championship for the former deep flyweight champion, Tatsumitsu Wada. Let's go to Dominic Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Yuji Shibata, has called a stop to this contest after 52 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of rear naked choke, Tatsumitsu Wada!
Tatsumitsu Wada, first victory in one championship, and the winner's medal around his neck. Didn't even raise a sweat. Excellence in execution on the rear naked choke against Eugene Toquero. Fake early there from Alvarez. Wild overhand right. Rodinho did say he's got to watch out for the wild looping punches of the man from Guam. Jab from Isa. Oh, the left hook drops him, and another one! Here comes the boom! Here comes the boom! Two left hands from Roman Alvarez. And Rodinho recovers, looks for a takedown, but what an explosive start!
What a punch landed by Alvarez. But this is Rodinho's world. Look for Rodinho to try to control, settle back down, regain his wits, and then start to drop a little bit of ground and pound and pass that guard.
What a start on one championship debut for the boom, Roman Alvarez. And this is not where he wants to be, with Leandro Isa on top of him, inside of half guard. The Brazilian with all sorts of options from here, Mitch.
Wow, Alvarez came out huge with some big shots landed, but now Rodinho's able to get his wits about him. A little bit too gung-ho as he entered into the takedown there as he tried to jump on Rodinho because he was hurt. Easy pass from Rodinho. Now he's got an arm triangle on that one side, and to escape it, Alvarez might give up his back, and oh, he's going to take the arm triangle.
This one could be over. Let's go! Rodinho puts Roman Alvarez to sleep.
Rodinho able to recover from adversity. Alvarez landed a big shot as Rodinho stumbled back, but Alvarez went in for the kill, and then Rodinho was able to control and regain his composure, and then once he got on top, that was all she wrote. Slid over beautifully into mount, locked on that arm triangle. Alvarez tried to fight it off, but Rodinho able to capture another submission win.
How about that from Rodrigo? After being rocked early on by the left hands of Roman Alvarez, he recomposed himself in a hurry, turned counterclockwise here, and tapped out Roman Alvarez. Dominic Loud to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Ken Chang, has put a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 26 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of arm triangle choke, Leandro Isa!
Leandro Isa. Phenomenal sportsmanship from a phenomenal athlete. The winner's medal around the neck of the man they call Rodrigo, doing what he does best, tapping opponents out.
Ready? Fight! Watch out for the fast start from Christian Lee. It's very much his signature. He doesn't hang about.
Changing the stance by Christian Lee, rather. He's actually slowed down quite a bit. He's kind of understanding composure and how to be relaxed, but he can explode at any minute. And a big right hand landed by Martin Nguyen.
Really cuffed him, didn't he? Got a clean shot in there. By far, the biggest step up for Christian Lee is what Martin Nguyen represents. And Christian got back in with a left hand there that also caught his opponent fairly cleanly. So a good punch each from these men in the opening seconds.
That overhand right is real dangerous from Nguyen because Christian kind of keeps his posture really high and his head looks like it's really elevated, so he doesn't kind of tuck the chin in. So he's susceptible to that overhand right from Martin Nguyen.
It's Lee very much in pursuit mode, as we thought it might be.
Nice catch there on the kick, spins around, takes control, and this is where Martin Nguyen wants to get this fight. He wants to make it dirty, wants to make it gritty. He likes to drag these fights down to the ground, trying to single leg big takedown, but Christian pops right back up.
He did so well to land on his feet there. Looked for a moment as if he'd be landing on his head.
Very
Athleticism
agile.
and flexibility, agility, that's right, exactly the word we were looking for.
There's another one of those big right hands coming from Nguyen, but Christian ducks under it. We have ourselves a fight, folks.
What an arc to that uppercut from Nguyen, which I'm not sure that it connected, but sent out a message, didn't it?
When I saw this fight on the card, I knew that this one could be the Fun 88 fight of the night.
What a decent overhand right that was from Nguyen as Lee came in.
He's throwing out a stiff jab there. He's got an awkward guard. He keeps a very wide guard, very wide stance. Not your typical boxing stance or Muay Thai stance.
Good left jab from Lee there, but it's that counter overhand right from Nguyen that he's got to be careful of when he throws that jab.
Nice. I like how he threw that overhand right, stepped forward with the right foot, and then came with a left overhand.
And Lee's been quite adept just in the last 20 seconds of getting counter away with those punches, but he caught that one and went down and bounced straight back up again.
That's it, man. Christian's got to get his chin down. His head's really high in the air, and Nguyen is taking advantage of that with these big overhands.
Can't take your eyes off this one for a second. Good ramrod left jab from Christian Lee.
Now Christian's starting to get a little bit more compact in his stance. Again, another overhand right,
kick.
Steve.
Yeah, he threw the kick and was exposed to the right hand, wasn't he? These counters from Nguyen are expert punches.
Will we see Christian Lee in the second round? And that's the question on everybody's mind.
The energy, the sharpness of youth, very apparent from Lee, but you can just see that little bit more seniority from Nguyen. A little bit more cleanliness to his work.
Well, he's timing these overhands perfectly. Christian's got to keep that chin tucked. Not let him get caught by one of these big overhand rights, or lefts for that matter.
Christian Lee hasn't seen an opponent like this in the One Championship cage, and that was a good right hand, and it sent Nguyen stumbling it, and Nguyen's in trouble. And Lee just follows up. And Nguyen will pounce on this. This could be his opportunity. Gets in close, that head is exposed to possible knees. Lee bounces back up, but he goes back down again. He's certainly shaken up.
Christian's hurt, Steve.
1
Christian's
minute
hurt.
left.
Big left hook landed by Nguyen, started this onslaught, and Nguyen is jumping all over it.
Could already be the Fun 88 fight of the night, this one. You just cannot take your eyes off it.
Kind of got him in a guillotine here, sort of a modified choke.
Oh, it looks very clean as well.
He's kind of lacing his
He's
hand around his
under the
bicep.
chin. I'm not sure how he's getting through this.
Christian's fighting, he might be out,
I
Steve,
think he
he's
is.
out!
I think he is. It's finished.
Martin Nguyen has finished it!
Wow, what a shot.
Oh my Lord, Steve. Martin Nguyen just shook up the world with a first round submission of Christian Lee.
I tell you what though, Christian Lee's hands were free, but there was no way he was going to tap out. He was going to stay there until the very end, and it took some affirmative action from our referee Olivier Coste to send this one into a conclusion. What a contest this was while it started. No way you can remove your eyes from this one. That was a huge left hand from Martin Nguyen. And credit to Christian Lee, he bounced up so many times from clean, destructive punches. But this was a very, very clean chokehold indeed, right underneath the chin. To Christian Lee's credit that he managed to hold on and stumble forward as he did. There was no way he was tapping out. That's just not in his nature. And thank goodness, Olivier Coste was on hand and very alert. Well, Martin Nguyen has just jumped outside of the cage, only to go straight back in to pick up the Australian flag, bring that into the cage and parade it around with great pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Olivier Coste calls a halt to this battle at 4 minutes 30 seconds of round number 1. For your winner, by submission, via guillotine choke, Martin, the situation
As you would expect, great sportsmanship in the cage. If there's one man that can afford to come again, it's Christian Lee at only 18 years old. But how about Martin Nguyen? That grin is very profound. Show his value to his nation, and he does so in front of 12,000 fans at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. It is an absolutely packed house here.
Boku still immediately runs out, immediately takes the center of the cage, still showing that he's in this. So it's still anybody's game, and there's still a possibility of that LG finish and replay of the night to possibly come in this third round.
Oh, spinning back fist from Jadambaa, and it caught Boku flush. It didn't perhaps have the sharpness that is contained in a knockout punch, but it would have landed heavily. Goes for the spinning back kick as well. Left hand from Jadambaa, just landing again and again. He's getting through, but Boku comes back with a left hand. This is what the crowd want to see from these two. So enjoyable to see a stand-up contest that Boku is involved in. And when he's facing a man like Jadambaa, it has that extra aspect to it.
Wow, that was a beautiful takedown. He grabbed that single leg, sucked it in, spun around the corner, and put him onto his back, and immediately passed the guard into side control. What really impresses me about Jadambaa is, his movement. He's capable of so many different things. There's a possible choke here. It's like a bomb fluke choke where he's kind of like, it's possible.
He's tapped out, Boku's tapped. I don't think the referee's seen it.
I think that's punches. I don't think he's tapping.
I'm not sure. It looked like a tap to me with the fingers, and he's out. Yeah, I think Boku tapped there, and that's why he's out. He was tapping with his fingers, the edge of his fingers. That doesn't look like a punch. You're not always going to see these things as a referee, and that's why he just lapsed into unconsciousness briefly. He'll come out of that. That's quite normal. Certainly not a rare thing in a mixed martial arts cage, but hey, Narantungalag Jadambaa has done it again. A former champion in the featherweight division has fought at a very, very high level, and he wants nothing more to get right back there, Mitch. And I don't put it past him, even at 40 years old.
That is a very impressive 40-year-old right there. That was the best. I mean, that could have been the best we've seen him look in a long time. He had a very complete game. You know, great striking techniques, those spinning strikes. You can just see the pressure that he applied with that right shoulder there onto the neck of Boku. He was, I don't know, man, he was punching,
yeah,
but at that point he went out. I don't think he was tapping. I think he was trying to fight it off.
You could be right, you could be right. Here's the official announcement from Anthony Suntai.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yuji Shimada calls a halt to this battle at 1:27 seconds of round number 3. For your winner, by submission, via Von Flue choke, Narantungalag Jadambaa!
When you're just about to lapse into unconsciousness, sometimes you do throw a punch, but it all gets a bit dark and shady at that stage, and they don't have much behind them, those punches. They can look a bit like taps. Hard to say exactly what it was, but I think probably you were right, Mitch. I think he was throwing a punch as he was falling asleep.
And it's one brought to you by City of Dreams, Manila. More power to your play.
Two very accomplished strikers. We might see the GoDaddy knockout of the night here, Michael.
Indeed. Both men predict the finishers. Pacio says triangle submission. Pongsuri Mixit says KO, overhand right. The power Mixit packs in that right hand is ungodly. Looks for the inside leg of Pacio. Mixit looks like he's leaned up a little for this one, Mitch.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time out there at Tiger Muay Thai getting ready for this matchup. And he says that he incorporated a little bit more strength and conditioning than usual into his program. We got the Muay Thai style of Mitsati going against that Filipino Wushu style of Joshua Pacio. Contrasting style should make for entertaining action though.
Pinch up for the first time. Pacio, big takedown,
Change of direction. Right as he got that right, Mitsati was defending one way and Pacio took him the other.
Final match of our prelude, just dancing around this massive arena, and we're about 90% full.
Heavy Pacio is. You can see Mitsati underhook and tried to hit bump, but Pacio remained heavy and was able to transition into mount. This is where those submission skills are going to come in real handy with Pacio. Full mount has the legs, grapevine, soften him up.
This place will be jam-packed in about 20 minutes, half an hour's time. And they are watching Joshua Pacio in control, full mount on Pongsuri Mixit in the opening round. There's the right hand from Pacio. Already one win on the board tonight for Team Philippines, courtesy of Rene Catalan with an upset over Stephen Lahadian. Drops the elbows now with Pacio. Here comes the Filipino power. Rakes the elbow again.
Triangle. See if he transitions over into the other side, but
he predicted submission by triangle, Mitch. Can it be prophetic here for Pacio?
see he's trying to get that arm underneath. This is what he's been working on. Mitsati's got to just kind of, ignore the posture and put his hands on the hips and elevate Pacio.
That's the ground and pound from Pacio. Mitsati in trouble. The elbow. Look at him posture up again. This place going crazy. It's just it for Pacio.
He's trying to scramble. This might be enough. Oh, Pacio takes the back, looking for that rear naked choke.
Pacio looking to send Manila into a meltdown in the last match of our prelims.
Take a look at the right hand. You see that left hand of Pacio is underneath that, cradling that arm there, so he can use the right hand to try to get underneath the chin. Close. Might be a little bit too high. He needs to settle down a little bit lower.
Mitsati is undefeated, 9-0. He may be staring down the barrel of his first ever loss.
Look at Joshua Pacio.
He is! Pacio puts him out! Manila in a meltdown!
Michael, we gotta take another
Chilson making up moves. A rear naked chicken wing is what the Dragon has dubbed it here. Here it is, Mitch.
Take a look at this. Oh, it's not doing, the angle is not doing it justice. Look at this, how he has the arm and then he cranks it completely back.
I'll pay it, Mitch. Rear naked chicken wing.
Maybe we could call it.
You've dubbed it.
Maybe we could call it a reverse Kimura. I don't know what that was, but look at that. His arm, his hand almost touched the back of his head.
My word. Let's go to Dominic Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the medal for this match, we have Nathan Sorensen, Director, Marketing Operations, City of Dreams. And now, your referee, Mr. Yuji Shimada, has put a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of arm lock, Joshua